Alright, y'all, a bad bitch survived her colonoscopy, period. I'm freaking out. I'm very nervous.
Yes. Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question, tell me.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal, and today's video is going to be a little unique. But before we get into the video, I would love if you took time to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if this is your first time watching. Now, before we get into the video, I also want to give some quick disclaimers. The first one, y'all, is that I'm going to be very detailed, graphic / TMI. I'm going to be TMI, but if this video helps one person, it is very much so worth it. Another thing I want to say, guys, is that I absolutely understand that there's a certain level of privilege of being able to just go and get this procedure done. It is not cheap. You also have to have good health coverage. So I do want to say I understand that. But I'm making this video because when I realized I was going to be getting a colonoscopy and endoscopy, of course I ran to YouTube, like I do for most things, to see if there was anybody else talking about their experience. And I really could not find too many videos. The only ones I did see were from like medical professionals or hospitals that do the procedure sharing it, but I didn't get a person's perspective of it. So that's why I'm making the video today. And I hope y'all enjoyed. I really hope this is helpful, and I hope it helps you walk through that scary moment if you are somebody that's about to get one done, because your first one is very scary. I was nervous. Now, the first thing I'm going to get into is why I went to get a colonoscopy. And the reason is, y'all, I have just like pretty much consistently for the past several years had pretty bad digestive issues. And like, I always say that I'm jealous of people that poop every morning. Like, if you're somebody, you wake up and every morning you have a bowel movement, I'm so jealous, because that is not me. Some days I would go days without having a bowel movement, or, you know, I had a lot of like acid reflux. Sometimes I would get stomach pain. Now, I am a stressor, so I knew that that also could be the reason for the stomach pain, but just my body was not feeling regular. And another big reason is that my bowels started being super inconsistent. Like, some days I would have like straight up like diarrhea, and other days I would be like super constipated and not be able to poop. So that was the main reason that I decided to go ahead and try to go to a gastroenterologist to look into getting a colonoscopy. I was very blessed because I have a friend who she had already went to go get one a few months prior. And so she referred her doctor to me. Or she referred me her doctor. And so I went to him, y'all. The appointment that I went to, I was so nervous. I walk into the lobby, y'all. It's all older people. Everybody in there's over 50. There's nobody my age. So I'm like, okay, should I be here? Okay, y'all, I'm in the doctor's office. I'm just waiting for him to come in. I did all the preliminary paperwork. And yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. I've never been to like a gastric doctor, but I'm excited to, you know, get my body checked, know what's going on. My copay was more expensive. It was like the specialist copay, but I still think it's worth it. And I personally did not have to get a referral. I know everybody's insurance is different, but I was able to just schedule the appointment directly without even getting a referral. But I knew, you know, I should. I was super scared to go. I go and I sit down. The doctor is amazing. He's so kind. He's so patient. He has amazing bedside manner. And I expressed to him my concerns, you know, about like my digestion and things like that. And right away he was like, okay, we can definitely do a colonoscopy, and we'll do an endoscopy as well to address your heartburn and see what's going on. Right away, I was just so grateful for that, y'all, because I was so afraid that I was going to have to like prove to him why I needed it. If you're somebody that's younger, I would say like in your 30s or 20s, it is very common for your general practitioner, at least it's been my experience, and most of my friends that I've talked to, it's very common for your general practitioner to dismiss, or your primary physician to dismiss your concerns when it comes to like digestive health. And if you're having different issues like that, they typically will label it like, oh, it's diet, oh, it's stress, and they're not as willing to give you a referral to a gastroenterologist. Luckily, I did not even need a referral. I was able to just schedule the appointment with him directly. But so I was concerned that going into him, it was going to be the same way, that he was going to kind of be dismissive of like my concerns, not really take it too serious, and just be like, oh, you're fine, you're just like worrying yourself for no reason. Luckily, that was not the case. He was like, listen, cancer, and specifically colorectal cancer and stomach cancer, is becoming more and more common in people in their 20s and 30s. And I actually, before sitting down to make this video, I looked up statistics, y'all, and colorectal cancer is decreasing in people 50 and over, while it is increasing in people under 50. And the main reason is because, again, we are not told like, oh yeah, you need to get a colonoscopy, oh yeah, you need to get your stomach checked. So we're having these symptoms that are minor and can be dismissed as many other things. So that day, right away, he's like, let's do it. After the appointment, I went and I met with his office manager, or like his medical manager who does his scheduling, and she got me booked for the colonoscopy. So that day I had to put down $650 to like reserve the doctor's time. Basically, you have to pay for the doctor's service up front. They do not take a payment plan on that. They want their money up front for that. And so I gave $650 and she booked my appointment. And at that point, she told me about the prep. So the prep is very extensive, y'all. And if I'm honest, the prep was the worst part. Like, I was so worried about the colonoscopy, baby. The prep was worse than the procedure. So I took the Monday off for prep because I knew that was going to be a lot. Like, who wants to be at the office pooping up a storm? Nobody, you know, nobody wants to be there pooping up a storm. You want to be at home pooping up a storm. All right, guys, so I'm about to go get this stuff for my prep. I have like the prescribed stuff because obviously I had to get that a little bit earlier. But basically the thing was, my doctor gave me this whole list of instructions, which is long, it's lofty. But basically at 10 a.m. I was supposed to start a liquid diet. I could have had a light breakfast before 10 a.m. but I slept in. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm just gonna be on a liquid diet. He said that you could have water, apple juice, Coke, black coffee, tea, and Sprite, and a chicken broth or beef broth. And then the main reason I'm about to go to Walmart is because I have to get this over-the-counter medicine that I did not get. I forgot to get it, and take that at noon, y'all. That is like when it kicks off. I'm pretty sure it's like a, what's that called? I'm pretty sure it's like a laxative. It's called Dulcolax or something. So I have to go, yeah, it has to be a laxative. It's called Dulcolax. I have to go get those. I have to go get those and take 4 of them. So that's when we're really kicking it off. We're really getting the motion going. And yeah, that's the first step. Today, I'm feeling calm. I'm not feeling super nervous. I think tomorrow I'm going to feel like, I'm going to be so panicked. But it's fine. I know it's not going to be that bad. Like, I truly have to just calm down, calm my mind down, not trip. I have never been, I'm lying, I've been put under anesthesia one time, and that was when I got my wisdom teeth done, like back in the day. So that's true. I haven't been put under anesthesia before. So this will be my second time ever being put under anesthesia, but my first time for like a body procedure and not like something with your mouth. So I'm a little nervous about it, but I just know like this is so important to do. And I just have to get it done. It's also crazy because I was afraid to get a mammogram for the first time. And now I'm realizing like, oh, a mammogram was nothing compared to this. This man is putting a camera down my throat and a camera up my, you feel me? So, sheesh. But let me stop ranting, guys. Let's head to Walmart so that we can get this going. Let me scooch up. All right, y'all, I'm back. I went on a little side mission. I'm gonna garden today. Anything to occupy my mind because I can't eat. But I went and I picked up the Dulcolax. Come to find out, y'all, this is a laxative. Or I'm sorry, it's a stool softener. So it's not a laxative. I don't think it's a stool softener. I'm taking 4 at the same time. That seems insane, but that's what we're doing. So here we go. 4 of them at once. Crazy work. Here goes nothing, y'all. Okay, I'm about to take my first sip of the solution that I have to take for it. This is a big container. That's disgusting. I have to drink this whole thing. I'm gonna have to chug it. Okay, y'all. Give me a second. Ooh. Thank God I used to chug beer back in college, child. That's the only way I'm making it through that. I got a little bit left. Oh, oh, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Oh. After you drink the solution, you have to drink 2 16 ounces of water. So that's what I'm doing now. Oh. A little bit of the solution is still in here, but I couldn't finish it. The stool softener didn't do anything, but this is supposed to get it going. So I will report back once I start feeling something. Right now, all I feel is that is nasty. Very gross. Oh, oh, y'all, wish me luck. I'm starting to regret this. Oh my gosh. Oh. So I did those 2 steps, and I chilled. I gardened. I relaxed. Whatever. About 30 minutes later, it started moving. Okay, guys, it is the day of my colonoscopy. I am up early. It's 7 a.m. My appointment is for 8:45, so my friend is coming to pick me up in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I am feeling pretty nervous. I'm feeling nervous twofold, and if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, baby, I cry. One thing about Crystal, she's a crier. I used to not be, but once I got like in my 30s, I will break down in a tear in a heartbeat. I am just like nervous about like the actual procedure. I told y'all I have only been put under once, so I'm super duper nervous about that. And then I also am obviously like, I'm so afraid of the procedure though that I can't even think about what if they find something. Like right now, that can't even register in my brain because I'm so scared about the process. I am more like, I can't even focus on what if they find something because I'm focused on like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this done in my body, you know? I feel okay though. I like woke up early. I took a really good shower because the amount of times I have went to the restroom, y'all, and this is the trippy part, like probably only the first 2 times I went to the restroom yesterday. So I took the medicine at 12 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. I took the first medicine at 6 p.m. Once I took that, I went to the restroom like twice, and it was actual like fecal matter. So the first time I went to the bathroom, it was actual like poop, fecal matter. It was actual fecal matter the first 2 times. After that second time, y'all, it was like pretty much liquid. Like liquid with maybe a little bit of poop the next 3 times. And then after that, it was nothing. And I might be over exaggerating with like the next 3 times. So there's like 2 poops where it was like, this is poop. This is like clearly like you're cleaning out your, your intestines or whatever. The rest of it has been liquid. And like ever since I took the second one yesterday, it has been like basically clear liquid, or almost like the bile in your stomach. You know how you throw up a lot and then like you throw up and it starts to become yellow? That's basically at this point what I've been pooping pretty much. And this morning it was like straight up water, like clear. So that's interesting because in my head, when I think about our intestines and like our, what is that called? Our bowel intestines, I think that like there's like, because you know whenever people are like, oh, it's so long in your body, you know, like people whenever they tell me like, oh, it's so much longer than you think, and like they have that little drawing where it's like this. So I thought this whole thing was filled with poop, y'all. That is not the case, clearly, because there's no way I got rid of all of it in only 2 poops. So most of that is empty, I guess. I don't know, but I feel fine. Yesterday I took the second dose a lot earlier than I was supposed to, y'all. I was supposed to wait till 3 a.m. to take it, but I took it at 1 a.m. because I had to sleep. Like, I'm already anxious about the procedure, so if I had to wake up at 3 to take it, you have to use the restroom for like 2 hours after you take it. I would have just never went to sleep, and I would have been like exhausted, groggy, whatever. So I did take it earlier. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm not suggesting anybody else do that, because you want to follow the instructions if you can, because there's a possibility that because I did not follow that instruction, I'm gonna go today, pay all this money, get put under, and they have to stop the procedure because you have to be like cleaned out to do the procedure. But luckily, because when I took the first one, I already knew like that there was nothing else coming out but liquid. I was kind of like, okay, I feel like I'm pretty much cleared out. So I was like, I can take the other one a little bit earlier. That was my thought process. I'm not suggesting y'all do that, but again, I'm just being transparent. So I took the second one at 1. I probably used the restroom for like an hour, and then after that I went to sleep. Woke up at 7. I'm fully dressed, y'all. They said wear comfortable clothes, so I'm not giving fashionista, not like I ever do anyway, but I'm really not giving it today. I have on my friend's bachelorette party shirt, but honestly, pull out the bachelorette party shirts. You wear them once and then you don't wear them again. No, thank you. I'm pulling this out on a random day. So I have that on, and then I have on my really comfortable Halara pants that they sent me, and just a bucket hat. I have on the bucket hat because y'all, as y'all know, I'm wearing a U-part wig right now. So I know you can't have a wig on when you're getting put under, right? Like, they gonna make me take the wig off. So I might as well just come with the wig off. You know what I'm saying? Leave my wig at home. Let her rest. I took out my belly button ring. Yes, I still have a belly button ring. Don't ask me why. I said I would take it out when I had kids. That hasn't happened. So I'm keeping my belly button ring. I also took off my waist beads. Just basically anything that was like on my body, I took it off so that, you know, I could have a clean field. And yeah, I feel good. I also put on my granny panties. I was thinking about putting on my period panties just in case, like, I have any type of like liquid after. I just don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I don't know how this works. But yeah, I have on granny panties and pants. I'll show y'all the outfit once we get there or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling nervous, but I'm feeling fine. I just, like, obviously you have anxiety but I'm so grateful. Like, that's the flip side. I'm so grateful to God to have good insurance, that I can get stuff like this done. And that's also why I really, really wanted to do this. For example, look at like Chadwick Boseman, like a multi-millionaire. Probably could have been doing like those body scans that everybody gets done, where it's like they do your whole body, you know. But maybe he did do it, didn't find out. I don't know what happened, but like, just like, it's so good to do preventative stuff. And so I'm nervous, you know. I'm like, what if they find something? But then the flip side is like, okay, what if I don't get this done and they don't find it, and then I'm too late? You know, you never know. Like, whatever it's gonna be, it's going to be. It's already that at this point. Like, I just have to trust God and feel okay about it. So of course I'm nervous. I feel like maybe that might seem silly to some people, but I'm always nervous about medical stuff. I'm just not. I have a lot of medical anxiety. I think losing a mom to like cancer so young really does impact that. Anyway, bitch, I'm not crying today on camera. I'm not doing it. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let me get myself together. It's anxiety, and I'll be back because I don't want to cry. All right, y'all. Shed a little thug tear. I'm back to it, okay? Just a little tear. Nothing too serious. Yeah, so everything is good. I have my paperwork. I have my insurance card. I have my ID. I'm ready to go. Took my dog on a walk this morning. I'm feeling good about it. One thing I will say is that now I have to have a completely dry stomach. I cannot process I cannot drink any water or anything like that. I have to have a completely... All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna chill. I have about 20 more minutes. I'm gonna put my shoes on, relax my brain a little bit, and then I'll see y'all once we get to the actual there's like a special place you go to get it done, like a specific facility that has like all the tools and stuff, I guess. So I will see y'all once we get there. Toodle. Picked up. I'm in the car. We just arrived, and the person who got me into this, she did it before me.
Not the person who got you into this. I literally told you probably don't need to do this.
She did it.
Literally insisted that you're going to do this regardless of what I say.
She did it before me, right? Y'all, she had different medicine in a different place, and we have the same medical insurance. So now in my head, I'm like, well, who got the better? Why is everything so different? She had a different medicine. Now we pull up and she's like, this isn't where I went. And I'm like, well, does it look nicer than where you went? Or does mine look nicer? Which one looks better? Does this look sketch to you? Because it's looking a little sketch. I'm a little freaked out. We're hella early. I'm trying to make myself laugh, y'all, because I'm panicked. I'm nervous. I'm really fucking nervous. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. So I'm just trying to like laugh, you know, nothing like laughter. But yeah, she's like, oh, this isn't where I went. Oh, that's not the way to sound like. I'm like, well, what? You referred this doctor. What? And then I'm like, why does he have so many places that he goes? Is he like dodging? Is he dodging malpractice suits? Or dodging bills? Like, what the fuck is going on? What day did you go? I'm for real. Like, I'm already scared. I'm starting to tweak. Is that not crazy? No. How many of these does he work out of? It's giving tax business where they're driving around Houston doing taxes. Different storefronts. Oh my god. Okay, let me calm down. I don't want to get my heart rate up. I'm trying to stay calm. Oh, wait a second,
y'all.
Oh, girl, you know your vents are
Oh, she got me in this sweat box. Jesus. It's too much today. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay.
Good time. You'll be completely fine.
Right. How long does it take? Or how long
Less
did it
than an
take
hour.
you? Less than an hour.
I think.
Okay. Were you on your stomach? You don't
They
even
put
know.
turn you on your side.
On your side.
Yeah, they have something behind you and something in front, and they turn you on your side.
And then they put you out in there. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, I can do it. Okay, guys, I just wanted to update y'all. I'm gonna put the camera down because I'm about to cry again. I gotta go. Oh my God, I can't stop. Ooh, child. So I just got checked in. If you're a woman, you have to take a pregnancy test. So I'm about to take a pregnancy test. Also, you have to pay like the doctor a cost. You have to pay the facility a cost, and then you have to pay the anesthesiologist. So you pay all three, but they deduct the cost that you pay to the doctor from your facility visit deductible. So that's nice. So she's recalculating that. I did all the paperwork online, but you still have to sign something in person, and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'll see y'all. Okay, guys, so I just got paid. First of all, shit is expensive.
You didn't get paid.
No, I didn't get paid. I paid. Very expensive, very costly. Let's break it down. So I paid the doctor $600. That was his cost. Then this facility, I paid $1,800. And come to find out, it could have been more, but the max they charge here is $1,800. I guess, like, out of pocket. I don't know. That's just those two fees. Once this is all done, I'm gonna get a bill from the anesthesiologist. Then I'm gonna get a bill from the lab that does, like, if he finds anything, they send it for testing. That cost depends on how many things they have to test, so you can't even know how much that's going to be. They also did not tell me how much the anesthesia or that cost is going to be, so I'm looking for 2 bills to be coming.
But you might have met your out-of-pocket at that point.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be out of pocket. Even if I don't, baby, put me on a payment plan. I got $50 a month.
Or if you've met your deductible, so if nothing else, you'll be at like $280 if you're not at your
No, I
out-of-pocket.
haven't on my deductible. She was saying, like, you have a super high deductible. She's like, your deductible is like $3,800. And that card does not have a full amount. Those fucking liars. No, I'm just kidding. Thank them for anything, because I don't be having no money for medical expenses. You're paying your doctor who's going to do the procedure. You're paying your anesthesiologist. You're paying the lab who's going to test anything that the doctor finds. And then you're paying the medical center that the doctor uses. So there's 4 people you're paying. They all got their own bills and they all want their money. So the medical center, they want their money up front as well. When you get there, they're going to like do your insurance versus what you need to pay out of pocket. So I had to pay a lot, y'all. My cost for the medical center was astronomical, and that is because I have a company that has a high deductible insurance because it's a very small company, and they pay for our insurance. We don't pay anything out of pocket for insurance on our checks. So because of that, they have to like do a higher deductible to kind of cover us. I am very blessed on the flip side though that my company, they give us a card with like $5,000 on it to help you meet the deductible. With that being said, I go up there and the lady's like, you owe $1,800. It's $1,800 right now. I need it. Give me a card. And so luckily I had the card from my company. I give her the $1,800. And she swipes it. She takes the money. And she told me, she's like, actually, we could have charged you more, but that's the max I could do. So I pay whatever. Y'all, isn't that so high? Like, what? I was shook. I was like, excuse me? Paid that. I sat in the lobby. Again, y'all, in this place, youngest person in there by a lot. Youngest person by some decades. I sat, and my friend sat with me, and then they got ready to call me back. So they called me back. I went in, changed into the garments, and then the anesthesiologist came and spoke with me. She spoke with me and, like, you know, just asked me, like, are you allergic to anything? Have you ever been put under? I'm telling her at this point, y'all, when I'm nervous, I laugh a lot. So I'm laughing like a hyena back there because I'm terrified.
I'm terrified, so I'm just cracking up a storm because it's like nervous laughter. And I'm telling her, I'm like, I know I'm not, I'm scared, whatever. And she's like telling me that the procedure is going to take about 30 to 45 minutes. There's no reason to worry, whoop-de-woo, whatever. So then she hooks me up to an IV, and that's when shit gets real. Okay, guys, so I just met with the anesthesiologist, and she just asked me some questions about my general health and just explained to me the process. She said it takes about 45 minutes. The endoscopy, which is through your mouth, takes about 10 minutes, and then the colonoscopy, she said, takes like 20-30 minutes. Then they take you back to a room to recover. Yeah, so I'm just trying to like calm my mind down. I just sent Chizzy like every single phone number to my family member. I'm like, girl, I don't know what's gonna happen. And yeah, my lips are super chapped because you can't drink water or anything. I haven't had anything to drink since 1 a.m. And you know, I'm just taking y'all along with me on this journey. But I pretty much have everything done. The next step is like going back here. I look crazy, don't mind the hair, but I'm back here. They put an IV in my arm, and I think I'm about to get ready to go back. I'm freaking out. I'm very nervous, but y'all know I have anxiety. But yeah, I'm doing. You wait for a little while, then they took me back. They took me back to the procedure room, and the actual anesthesiologist, I think he's like an anesthesiologist, either a nurse practitioner or he was an actual anesthesiologist. There's also an assistant, there's also a nurse, and then there's the doctor. So there was 4 people in the room, and they just make sure that you are who you should be. So they're asking me my name, they're asking me my birthday, they're checking my label, they're telling me like, okay, the procedure is going to take this amount of time. I'm back there in the thing laughing up a storm too. Like I'm laughing, I'm like, this is crazy, like I can't believe I'm doing this, why did I agree to do this, whatever, whoop-de-woo. The doctor comes in and he's like, okay, don't worry, you'll be up in a little bit. So at that point, they like have you bite on something, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they like put something in my mouth, and then they had me lay on my side. So you're like on your side. You're like on your side, and then they give you that medicine, y'all. I was sleeping like the medicine started going in the IV. I was knocked out. At that point, I don't know what happened, right? Don't know what happened to my body. But then I wake up as they're rolling me back. And they're rolling me back. And then I wake up and I'm like, is it done? And then they're like, yeah, it's done. And I say thank you to everybody and like whatever. Right when I woke up, y'all, I could tell my throat was super, super sore. Like my throat hurt.
Crystal is out. It's 10:30. She was still texting me at like 9:30. So I'm pretty sure she didn't get put under till like 9:40. So it was very, very quick. And now I'm about to drive around my car so I can pick her up. And I know she's going to be happy to still be alive.
Just try not to lay down after eating. Just lay
Yes,
down.
okay.
Wait 3 or 4 hours before you go to sleep. So you
And I love that, y'all, how the doctor comes right away and is like, this is what we found. You're not going to leave out of there too much second guessing. I was thinking, though, I was like, probably if you did have something really bad going on, I think they wouldn't tell you right then and there. They would give you more of a general thing. And I have anxiety. So when he came in, I thought he was lying to me. I'm like, you're telling me this and then you're going to tell me something different. But luckily, you're so high, you can't even like...
I'm not recording.
No, it hasn't. There's a red light. I could see.
No, I'm saying I was recording stuff that was...
Oh, brother. Okay, guys, so I just finished the procedure. I don't know how long it took. I don't think it took that long.
It was less than an hour.
It was less than an hour. He found 1 polyp that he removed. And then he said that I do have some, like, inflammation in my esophagus. So he told me that I really need to be more intentional about eating, like, less acidic foods. And more importantly, trying to just be mindful of like not eating and going to sleep. That is very much so linked to binge eating. If I'm keeping it real, like binge eaters, one thing we love to do is eat and then take a nap. So I'm gonna try to be much more intentional about that. But he said it went really well. I feel super good. My throat is very sore. My throat is way more sore than my tush. My tush, I don't feel much except some liquid. But my throat is sore. And so he said everything went well. Because he only found 1 polyp, I don't have to come back until 5 years. But of course, if I have any issues, like come visit him. And so he grabbed me an antacid to take for the next 3 months that's like prescription based. And so I'll be doing that. But overall, y'all, it went fine. It's not as scary as I thought it was. I'm gonna wait until I get the results. But then I might post this, and he did tell me that I could email him any questions. So if y'all have questions, I might pretend like it's my question. But also tell me to try to think of like good questions once I'm like feeling better. But yeah, y'all, it went well. God is good. Shout out to Chizzy. She's such a good friend. She shows up for me constantly, and I'm so grateful. And I don't want to get emotional. I'm just really in my crying bag today. He said I can have a normal breakfast, so I'm excited to like get food. But that's it, y'all. We did it. We did it, Joe. I've never been in a wheelchair, except for when I got my wisdom teeth. Yeah. Roll it out.
Why didn't you think you'd be getting rolled out?
I don't know, Leah. I did not know this is what they do.
I know.
Imagine we were downtown.
Oh.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. All right, y'all. A bad bitch survived her colonoscopy, period. Also, guys, I'm gonna sit down and put on my wig and look cute for a little more detail. But right now, just so y'all getting the real and the raw. I feel so good. Just my throat is sore, like I already said. I'm gonna go home and just nap and eat some yogurt. And then, well, I can't nap. I'm supposed to sit up before I see you.
No, you can nap.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to eat and sit up for like 30 minutes because he just told me about my esophagus. Yeah.
Why don't you nap first when you're hungry?
Yeah, that's true. I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna go.
Do you have food at home?
Yeah, girl, I have a whole fridge. I'm good. After that was done, guys, I then got my lab results like a couple of weeks later, and they also give you photos of your stomach. I'll have to try to see if I can put some in here. They like give you photos of it, but I don't know if that's too much. Like, are we too close if I give you photos of my intestines? I don't know, but you get like photos so you can see. And I don't have to go for my next one until like 5 years, they said. Of course, if I have issues, he's like, come back, but you don't have to go again for 5 years. Overall, y'all, the process was so simple compared to like what I thought. Again, the worst part was the prep. I cannot emphasize that enough. The worst part was the prep. And then I did have a sore throat for probably about like 4 days. That's another thing that was annoying. I had a sore throat for about 4 days. Whatever they put down there, it hurts. Like that they put down your throat, it does hurt. It like must have stretched my throat or something. I don't know. That was the worst part. And then as far as like my booty, I didn't feel anything go on. You do have a little you do have a little leakage, I will say. So that's something to consider like after you get done. I was like, in hindsight, I should have wore like period panties or something, but I didn't think about that. So just the underwear I ended up wearing were like granny panties that I threw away after because I didn't need them anyway. They were like, it was them panties that you pull out and it's like, baby, these are trenches panties, you know? So yeah, that was the only thing. You had a little leakage, but like my booty hole didn't hurt or anything. The next day my butt was back to normal. Like I went back to work the next day. I was fine, you know? So overall, it was a great experience, guys. Okay, and then again, going back to cost, one thing I do want to mention, y'all, is that after it was done, because you don't know what you're gonna have to pay the anesthesiologist until you get there, which if you can, this is tips I would have. If you can, before you get the procedure done and before you give the doctor your money, or not like, because you have to pay the doctor up front to book it, but after you book it, be intentional about getting on the phone with the anesthesiologist that they're going to use and the clinic that they're going to use so that you can get those costs. I wish I would have done that. I was not proactive, so I went into like blind being like, you want $1,800 today? And then I got my anesthesiologist bill, y'all, and at first I thought the anesthesiologist was going to be $5,000 because that's what they put on the portal, and then they changed it and put like the correct amount, thank God, and it was only $500. So I ended up paying the anesthesiologist $500 out of pocket and $1,800 for the medical clinic. So I would say if you can know those costs up front, I would definitely try to call around and see so that you can find out, so that you're not kind of blindsided, because that is expensive. Another tip I would have, y'all, is to make sure that the day of you have food at home that's like Jello, or like I would have popsicles, some soup, some Jello, just things that are like kind of easy to eat, especially if you get the endoscopy, because again, like my throat was killing me. That would be the only things I would say. If you're looking for a doctor in the Houston area to get this done with, definitely you can DM me on Instagram and I would be happy to share my doctor. I'm not going to put his name in the comment section just because I don't want to invade his privacy. Also, y'all, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section, because my doctor did tell me, like, because I told him I was like, I'm making a vlog about this. He was like, oh, and I asked him if I could email him any follow-up questions that I might have or other people might have, and he said that he would be willing to answer like general questions, not nothing too specific, y'all. He's not doing web visits, you know, in my comment section. But if you have just like general questions that either you want to know from me or from him, I can try to get him to answer those, you know, a little bit. The last thing I want to say, guys, is that I hope if you stumbled across this video and you're scared and you're nervous, don't be, y'all. It's not that bad. I know when I was looking up YouTube videos to see people's experiences, you really could not find any. It was mostly like the hospitals or the doctors doing the video. It was not a first-person account. And so hopefully this helped y'all. And again, guys, if you're having any type of issues and you have insurance, even if you don't have insurance, y'all, I know Houston, we have like Bentall. Go sit at a free hospital. Go sit at a free hospital and press the issue, because money comes and goes, but you get one life. You feel me? We get one body, we get one life. But if you have insurance, y'all, and I know a lot of us do, it's so common, especially, and I hate to say it, but amongst people of color, I feel like it's very, very common for us to like not want to use our insurance, or not want to take the time off, not want to whatever. You're paying for the insurance. Use it, please. And use it for something small before you use it for something crazy. You feel me? Like, use it for this before you have to use it for having cancer, you know? If you are somebody and your results come back with something concerning, I am praying for you. I'm lifting you up in prayer. I am just wishing you all the best vibes, because I know how scary it can be. I don't want to talk too long because I do have to go into the office. That's why I'm dressed. I'm dressed for my 9 to 5, babes. But I wanted to get this video filmed and out today, so I'm making sure that I record this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. My next video about medical stuff will probably be my mammogram, because I'm due for one. But I already had a mammogram before, but I'll record it for y'all just so y'all could, like, you know, get the experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all so much for watching. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions, if you just want to chit chat. Let me know. All right, love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Question, tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring your celly when I'm feeling lonely.